is if you've got a film in, press it and it moves into the next frame, then it's classed as oh bollocks. Hi everybody, it's Pete, the Monkey Thrifter, full-time eBay reseller, and I've gone into doing a little bit of Etsy as well, and the Facebook Marketplace, but that's mainly for picking stuff up. I was going to do a video. I went to see one of the other resellers. He's got a place in Bradford, and I did all filming and everything else. Got back to the office and realised I'd put a 2 gig SD card in, so I've got about 5 minutes of footage. So I contacted him, so I'll come back again and we'll do it again. So because I think we've got about 4 minutes, if that. Very interesting when it's done, because it's got a lovely shop. It's very interesting things. So I just thought I'd come and, instead of doing that, I thought I'd come and do a quick update, mainly on them cameras I got. If you remember the video I did when I went to Headingley, I went and ran a few charity shops. Before that, I picked up a Facebook Marketplace pickup, and there's 24 cameras for £25, so £1 each. So up to press, this is what's sold. This is like, it was about 2 weeks ago or something like that. So we'll start off with this one. I'll just move and then we can have a look at a bit better over there. Sony Cybershot W210 12 megapixel camera. That went very quick. I think if I'd have put it up, it'd be I could have got the £24 back on that. At £25. That went for £19.95 and then £3.75 for postage. So that wasn't bad. Next, Casio XLME. EXZ 1050 zoom, 10 megapixel camera. That only went for £9.95. I checked price and that's what we got. I suppose it mean Casio. Next is a Fujifilm AV10 digital camera. A couple of batteries, I just throw them in as well. £14.95. That went for £3.75 postage. When I got these cameras, they're like the normal cameras, it's similar to what you get in a mobile phone as well, that type of lithium type ones. I thought, well, I wonder if they're working on it, so I invested in one of these. It's just a little charger, and it'll do for phones as well as cameras, and that was only about, I think, about £4 or £5 off eBay, and it's been a godsend. It really has. I found that some of the batteries did charge up, and that's really helped us on, because I put them with the batteries. That one that we just shown, the AV10, which is normal AA batteries, which some of them are just them. Right, next is a Fujifilm A600 6.3 megapixel, and that one went for £9.95, £3.45 postage. The next one is a Canon Powershot A420 4 megapixels, but that actually went for £12.95 and £3.45 postage. Next camera, now this wasn't in the bundle. I've had it for quite a few weeks, about quite a few months. The chap that I sometimes go and get big bundles from, it was in there. And for some reason, it's the Samsung ST50 12 megapixel, went for £9.95. And I don't know if it's because I've been selling a lot of cameras, that's pushed it up or whatever, but yeah, that went, and I've had it for months. But that wasn't in the haul. The next one, going back to the haul, Samsung PL. That's a 12 megapixel camera. It'll come in a little case as well, and that went for £19.95, £3.75 postage. Next, Pentax. It's a film camera, this one, and somebody messaged me, said, is it fully tested and working? I said, well, it's film tested and flash tested. It takes a battery of CR2 or something, which they're quite cheap, so I bought a pack of 2 for about £3, I think, which will come in handy for testing, but I didn't include it with that because it only went for £9.95. So yeah, it's film tested. If you press it, it goes into the next frame. I think that's the class as film tested, but I told him that, and I think they bought it, same person. And then the last one, Sony Cybershot DSC P200 7.2 megapixel camera. That went for £24.95. So that paid for the whole lot, £3.75. So far up to press from the cameras, £122.60. I've still got 16 left, although I've put 6 into a bundle. And the reason is some of them I can't test because there's batteries there, but they won't charge up. so I can't test them. There's no point in buying a battery from them because it'll cost more than what the camera's worth. And some, the one with the side of it's missing where the battery pack goes in, and one's loose as well, comes off. So I've won them as 6, and I've put them on for I think 30 quid or something like that. Hopefully I can get that. That'd be good. So that'll leave, and then there'll be a remainder of 10 to sell. So that's quite good. And then while I'm doing some of these up down, I'm not going to put everything in, but I just thought 3 sort of what I think are interesting ones is, as I said, when I went to Headingley and I went around the charity shops, I picked up a pair of Armani jeans. They were waist 42, leg 30. Now I think when I did the video of that, I didn't say how much it cost. They cost £8, and they went for £24.95 and £3.75 postage. They went to Northern Ireland. So I hope I don't get it. I hope they are genuine. There's a woman that, as I cut down the corridor, she has helped me out quite a bit. I showed her them. She's I think they're genuine, and that's been helping. Really, thank you. Big thanks to Nick for helping me out on that. She's been great on some clothing that I've been given. And then I sold an Hitachi Combi DVD VCR, and the guy was local, so he's going to come and pick up the show. So he came, picked it up, and he says, "Oh, do you want this?" And it was at Matsui. Now they're not Dixon's cheap brand thing, but now at VCR, he says, "It's just a bit snowy, it's picture, it works fine, but it's just a bit snowy, so I've got it, give it a clean, and it works perfect." So I mean, I won't get much for it, but if I get about 25 quid for it, it doesn't cost me anything. Yeah, so I'll stick that on. And then when I went to Hitchin, if you remember, I went into the charity shop and I bought this projector, slide projector, and it cost £15. That sold, and that went for £59.95, and then £5.95 postage. Which the heavy stuff I always use Hermes. So that's just a little quick update of what's gone so far. In February, there are a few more bits, but I just thought I'll do one of the cameras and then a few little extra bits as well. So don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, it costs nothing. It's free to subscribe. You don't get much for free these days. So click the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. The car booths are slowly opening up. I haven't been to any yet, but on Friday, the 18th of February, being today the 12th of February, 18th, Bradford Bulls. So I'll be there with my action camera and getting some footage from that. So until next time, from me, Pete, the Monkey Thrifter, I wish you bye-bye.